Hey, what's up everybody? How's it going? Listen, today's video is actually from a question that got in the comments. And I thought it was just an excellent question. So a subscriber asked, why is it that people believe the narc, even your people, even your relatives, family members? Why is it that so many people believe the narc and what their agenda? So that's what I want to just address in this video. So first of all, I want to speak about the agenda of the narc when they're trying to smear your name, smear your reputation. And I want you to also take into consideration that a lot of times when you're a carefree, a person that's really a good person, you're trying to when you're trying to just live your life, do right by people, and have a good relationship with someone, you're going to come up against a lot of adversity simply because when you're trying to do right and you're trying to be right, you got a lot of people out here trying to do wrong and be wrong. That's the narc. But one thing that we always overlook, and I say we because I know all of us have overlooked, when you find out people that the narcissists in your life were able to recruit that you would have never thought. You would have never thought, like, wow, that person was hating on me the whole time. Because what the narc does is they're able to go into your family. When they meet family members and friends, they can mirror the ones who don't really like you or that don't really gel with you the way you may think that you guys gel together. And like when it's a family member, that's almost like you don't really even look at family members that way. You're just looking at it like, that's my family. So, it's no way that they're going to go against me. You're definitely wrong about that. You have family members that the narc is going to mirror. And that's how the narcissist is able to go to that family member or that so-called friend and be able to pull them over to the other side. That's the person that the narc is going to have the affair with, or they're going to just have a lot of, little conversations behind your back about how you're, not a good person or something like that. Because you got jealous family members, you have jealous friends, and you don't know it. You don't even know it. You don't find out until the end about those family members that try to help the narc with their agenda against you. You don't find out until the end. And I mean, they do things to sabotage throughout the relationship. They are there with the purpose of helping that narc tear you down. Because believe it or not, people, you have narcs that are family members, you have narcs that are friends, so-called friends anyway. But again, as an empath, we don't see people that way. We just look at everybody as, nah, that's family, or that's my friend. And we generally do not look at them with the side eye. We kind of just, if they're around us, we assume everybody who's hanging around us are friends. We don't really go into we don't get into a situation where where we kind of picking and choosing. We just look at everybody as we're friends. What we don't know is that when the narc is talking to that family member or that so-called friend, the narc they're feeling them out as well. And they they notice when you have a family member or a so-called friend that doesn't really like you or may be jealous of you for some reason. They know how to dive right into that and pick that person, and they're able to extract, that dislike. And what they will do is they will form an alliance with that person. You never even know the entire time until it's over. Until the ending. You don't even see it coming because you're looking at it like, this is family. There's no way I have family members that are going to still be with this person right here and still try to team up with this person. There's no way. That's what you're thinking. But the narc has already formed alliances that are strong against you. They have already formed an alliance with a family member or two, with a friend, so-called friend or two. And when they start to bringing it all together, it's not just them bringing it against you. It's your narc, and it's someone in your family or so-called friend who is destroying your reputation, who's talking down about you, who's talking bad about you. And see, they do that to legitimize their lies. They do it to legitimize their agenda against you, because there is an agenda against you to tear your name down and to make to make the narcissist look like, hey, I was just having a cool relationship with the person, and he's or she's so, she acts crazy, she's controlling, and she does this, and blah blah blah, or he does that, he always trying to control me. All they know is whatever they say, and then it becomes like point the finger at you, and then everybody's pointing their finger at you, and they're all saying the same thing. And you're like, what are y'all talking about? You're like, it's no way that I have so-called friends and or family members that could believe this craziness about me. It's no way. It's no way. And yes, there absolutely is a way. There absolutely is a way. And these people, I'm telling you, these people, every single day, they are recruiting, if possible, with your so-called friends or family member. And once they get that thing spinning and they get it turned against you, whoo, man, you are going through all kinds of craziness because you're trying to sort out things in your family at that point. See, a narc is just sitting back. The narc is sitting back because they've already told all of their family about you. However, the beauty in this is that oftentimes their family members already know how cutthroat and dirty they are. Their friends already know how cutthroat and dirty they are. So, oftentimes, you won't even have to really say anything because their family and friends already know this person is dirty and they're underhanded. See, but sometimes like I said, you have family members and friends that want to see you fall. They're jealous of you. They want to see you fall. And the purpose behind backing that craziness is they simply want to see you fall. They're just like the narcissist. They are teaming with the narcissist. And it can be really devastating to you because you're like, man, I never saw you that way. I never saw this person that way. That can be the most devastating thing to you, period, because you're just not thinking this is real. Like, this is a real thing. These people really are doing this. Yes, they are. Yes, they do. It's a real thing. And that's just what it is. And they just like, hey, That's how I feel. I feel like, you're that person and you're part of this or whatever, whatever. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's like you kind of just have to pull back, and you just got to notice who those so-called friends are. Notice who those so-called family members are that teamed up with the narc against you. Because those are people that are always going to be that way. Now, they may come back later and try to make amends, but rarely does that happen. Because again, a narc is a narc. And even if it's a family member or a friend, they still are jealous. They're still in a place where they don't really gel and they don't really like you. And they don't want to see you succeed. They really want to see you fail. They absolutely want to see you fail, And that's one of the ways that makes the narc so convincing. I mean, I'm sorry, not convincing, but that's one of the ways that they are able to get to people on your side, is because they are extremely, people, if you know a narcissist, you know how extremely convincing they are. And they are the person that is going to tell a lie, and they're going to go all out. They're going to give you tears. They're going to give you arguments. They're going to yell. They're going to fight with you. They will literally start punching and going crazy on you just to prove their lie, just to support their lie that they're telling. And I'm telling you that no matter what you say, until you agree with them, they're going to keep hollering. They're going to keep screaming. They're going to keep yelling. They're going to keep crying. They're going to keep begging. They're going to keep falling out. They're going to fall out. They're going to put on an entire performance. See, you're not ready to go to that level with a lie. So you're thinking something must be wrong for a person to go to that level, to go to the level where they're ready to embarrass themselves, to embarrass you, to do anything, to say anything, to do anything. They're going to say, I swear on my child, I swear on my parents, I swear on my life. They're going to tell you things that you would never do. They're going to say things you would never say to make you believe this is true, that what they're saying is true. They get committed to the lie on a level you're not willing to commit on. Because you know a lie is a lie. You know a lie is a lie, and you're just not willing to go that far to say, you know what, I'm going to do all of this and I'm going to do all of that just to get these people to believe this lie. You're just not willing to do it. A narcissist is willing to say anything. They're willing to do anything. They're willing to fight you. They're willing to kick, scratch, fight, cry, fall out, faint if necessary. They don't care what they have to do. They're just going, they're going crazy just to get you to buy into the lie. And actually, it's not necessarily about getting you to believe the lie or getting your people to believe the lie. It's more so about the narcissist is an expert at planting the seed of doubt. The narcissist is an expert at planting the seed of doubt, because that's all they were doing in the first place, planting a seed of doubt. If they can plant a seed of doubt, then they can get several people to doubt you and to not listen to you. And at the end of the day, people, that's all it matters to a narcissist. That's all it really matters, is that they were able to deceive the people that they know embrace you. All it's about is deception. And see, when they put on that Academy Award winning performance, at that point, man, you're done. At that point, you're done. Your Academy Award winning performance that they put on It's going to get some people. Like it or not, some people are going to believe them. Just because they're like, nah, ain't nobody going to act like that over no lie. No, you had to do something. Nobody's going to go all out like that over a lie. And people, that's the reason why your family members, your so-called friends will believe it. Some of them are going to believe it because the narc just does that much. They go that far. They don't care about forging documents. They'll forge documents and forward them to people. They don't care. They are the biggest sabotagers out here. They are masters of sabotage. And again, they know exactly how to go about creating that doubt, planting that seed of doubt when it comes to you and dealing with you. So, you've got to, when you notice and you realize you're dealing with a narc, it's time to do some damage control at that point. You're not going to be able to convince people that they aren't who they are. You're just not going to be able to do it. Some people just have their mind made up no matter what they see. And remember, only humans have the ability to be rational and to reason. Okay? See, a human is able to look at both sides of an issue and make a decision, a just decision, based on the facts, not just based on somebody say it. Narcissists are not able to make that kind of decision. They only know how to mirror. And again, that's how they cut into your family. That's how they cut into your so-called friends, because they mirror. They mirror an attitude. They mirror things with that person's personality, and they cut into that person. And they realize very early on the people that they can persuade against you. And that's how they look at your family members and your friends. Because at the end of the day, a narc really doesn't want you around your family members or your friends, because a narc knows if you're around them a lot, they're going to tell you this person isn't good for you. They're going to see right through that narcissist. They already know that outside people see right through them. See, just like you're going to have family members and friends that are going to team up with the narc, you're also going to have family members and friends who are going to tell you that person ain't no good. Because as soon as they try to smear your name to certain people, see, certain people they already know they cannot smear your name with. And they're not going to try. They already know. Because those are the people they're like, nah, that person don't like me. That's where you're going to get that they don't like me stuff from. When they hit you with they don't like me, sometimes they hit you with, your mother don't like me or your father doesn't like me. How you know that? You haven't even talked to them. You haven't even got to know the person. Yes, they have. They've gotten to know them. They've gotten to know that, yeah, this person doesn't like me. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes a narcissist, when you meet a narcissist's parents, sometimes when you meet their parents aren't going to like you simply because their parents are narcissists. You have so many variables to this situation, people. It's just, you just got to try to figure it out. But most of the time, a good person, if you're just a good person, you don't have to worry about all that, because you know your intent is good. Then the narcissist is not. And like I said at the beginning of the video, the reason that so many people believe the narcissist, they are so persuasive, is because they are the one who is going to go all out. They're going to go all out in getting other people to believe their story, their lie. And you're going to see that. People will believe it. Family members of yours will believe the lie of the narcissist. And I mean any lie they tell. And some of your friends, so-called friends, are going to do the exact same thing. So don't let it beat you down. Don't let it get you down. Just look at it as, okay, you know what? Something I learned. Some people are against me no matter what. They're in your face smiling like they're your family, your friend, but they're really behind your back wishing and hoping for the day of your demise. Hey, listen, that's my video. Listen, guys, I have a Facebook group. It's called Narcissist Anonymous 101, the Empath Tribe. Come on in there. We talk every single day about narcissism and different issues like this. It's a place, it's a free space where you can come and you can talk, you can meet people with common issues. And again, it's nothing like talking to people who have actually gone through it compared to people who have not. If you need one-on-one coaching with me, you can reach out to me through my Facebook or my Instagram. People, I'm asking you to go to my Facebook, same name. Instagram is under the same name, but it also has a different name. I haven't figured out how to change it up yet, but it's Hard Work Guarantees Success. And it's spelled a little funny too. Hard Work Guarantees Success, but look up Harry O over the top on Instagram as well, because I do have a little bit of content on Instagram, and I am going to start pushing people to my Instagram page as well, because I'm going to start doing videos on Instagram and YouTube. So go in there and check me out. And like I said, if you need one-on-one coaching, you could just inbox me, send me a message. You know, I will reply. It might take me a little bit time sometimes, but I do reply to everybody. And, you know, I will set up an appointment for you. Till the next video, you guys have an amazing day. Thanks.